Excited to be playing again. I know our team, a little extra pep in their step. I'm sure we went from practice on Thursday to practice on Tuesday, so 5 days. We had only been on the field for 50 minutes, and that was a quick workout on Sunday and no pads. So guys were fresh, but I think they're also really excited to get back on the field. We needed the open week when it came. Certainly came at a very opportune time for us in terms of recharging our batteries physically and mentally. I think it's good, when you've been in any family for, you go to the same building to see the same people for 11 straight weeks. At some point you need to kind of get away a little bit. And so our guys enjoyed a couple days off on Friday and Saturday, and back to work on Tuesday, which was our Sunday, excuse me, and we've had a really, really good week. Josh Moore, injury update, fell on his shoulder again yesterday at practice. He's going to be out for a significant amount of time with a pretty severe shoulder sprain. But other than Sam, fully participated all 3 days of practice this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I would expect, barring any setbacks, that he'll be ready to go. Threw the ball well. I know he got a little sore yesterday, which can tend to happen when you go an entire week without throwing a football and then pick it up and throw it, whatever he did 50 times yesterday. So, but kind of worked through that. It was more soreness in the throwing part of the shoulder, the rotator cuff, the shoulder muscles, all that stuff, than it was the actual injury in the AC joint. And so he feels confident, and we do as well. So we'll continue to see how he does tonight and tomorrow when he wakes up, but feel pretty good about that. And any other injuries? I think we're
Josh Thompson.
Josh is good to go. Yep, cleared.
So real quick on Sam, he just you had no problem with him putting him out there. He's not sore or anything.
The injury itself, it's a little painful, he said, but it's not inhibiting. And the soreness that he felt yesterday after practice was a tired arm. Yeah, and he felt pretty good after treatment and kind of getting that thing juiced back up today.
Okay.
Yesterday, Tim was saying if he's playing, he's playing. It's the full playbook. Is that not cutting back on any runs or quarterback power with him or anything because of that?
I think if you have to win the game, we're going to do what we do, and he's pretty good at it. I think you always like to protect him if you can. But there's going to be read plays. He's going to scramble, I'm sure. He's not going to, if they cover all our guys, and he's not just going to sit down on the field and he's going to run around a little bit. And so that'll be the true test. He hasn't been hit in practice. So we'll see when he gets banged around. My assumption is he's not going to go an entire game without getting hit. So it'll be a good barometer to see after a couple times getting knocked around, how he feels.
Because do you approach anything any differently with Shane back there as being ready to go?
No, he's been great. He got a few more reps with the ones this week than previous weeks, but that was more because Sam was on a pitch count in terms of the amount of throws that we wanted him to throw, rather than hey, we need you to get these. It was just a product of Sam. We had to dial him back as per the protocol, I guess, to return to full speed.
Tom, can you clear up? You have other guys that are going to be suspended for this game. Is that true?
It is, yeah. Devontae Davis, Chris Boyd, and L.J. Humphrey will miss at least the first series, and beyond that is yet to be determined. Nothing ridiculously serious. They were late to, all three of them late to a team function, and we've got standards around here of being on time, and they understand that. And but I want to make sure that nobody thinks that they've done anything too egregious. Yeah,
Okay.
but it is a standard around here that is unwavering, and they understand it. They're apologetic, and they've all three had really good weeks of practice and are chomping at the bit to, for their chance to get in.
Is it Anthony and Kobe, or who's going to be kind of stepping up in the corner?
It would be Anthony and Kobe with, I wouldn't be surprised to see some Jalen Green in there as well.
What message, you said that you're unwavering, and these are three big name guys for you, do you want to send to the entire team saying rules are rules, doesn't matter who you are?
Yeah, I mean, you guys might have known it because he wasn't a full-time starter. I mean, Gerard Hurd overslept a weight workout last year, and we suspended him for an entire half, and he's on my leadership committee. He's as good a kid as there is. But, regardless of your role on this team, we've got standards, and those standards are unwavering, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Would you the slot and Deshaun going to see a lot of early reps?
That would
out now?
Deshaun and then some Gerard Hurd. Yeah.
You mentioned a little more pep in the step after a bye week. Are the emotions any different coming from a bye week and all the momentum and success that you guys had going into this one?
I don't think so. Again, I think what we've done up until this point is irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant in terms of what we do Saturday night in Stillwater. I was asked that on my radio show today about, you'd won X number of games in a row. Do you feel like the bye week, the open date, has come at a bad time? And the answer is no, because again, just like we talk about momentum being an illusion in the course of a game, it is in the course of a season, in the course of anything. I mean, how do you win on Saturday in Stillwater? You prepare like champions prepare, and you go cut it loose. And it doesn't matter what you did the week before, or what you're going to do the next week, or what you did last year, or what you did at any point in time. What matters is this week's worth of preparation. We're 0-0, and momentum, none of that stuff really applies. They're all one-game seasons.
Coach, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I know you're saying Sam will play. Does that mean he'll start against Oklahoma State, or will he play?
Oh, yeah, good question. Yeah, again, if we had to play today, he would start. Now, again, I got to see how he feels tonight and tomorrow morning and Saturday morning and all that stuff. But yes, he would start.
Are you relieved that, granted, he said 2 weeks to rest, but it's like, how's your feeling about QB1 right now?
Oh, cautious optimism, I guess.
Okay.
That's kind of a phrase I've heard from time to time.
That's a dangerous injury, an AC joint.
Yeah, he had something like that in high school too, he said, and we're very confident. I think, once he gets hit for the first time and pops up and says, "Oh, that wasn't too bad," then I think it'll be easier for him maybe to get into a rhythm and a flow. But
yeah.
I told him early in the week, I said, you're going to have to be very honest with me and Coach Beck and everybody, because if this thing is inhibiting you from playing at your best, then being a tough guy and going out there and taking one for the team is actually more detrimental to the team than going out there. So he's been great, and again, the proof is in the pudding, and he's thrown the ball great. He's led the offense great this week of practice, and so we'll know more. Again, we'll know more when he gets dinged around a little bit, but as of now, he looks no worse to wear.
The last one?
Is there anything, I know it doesn't change the way you prepare for them, but team's mindset when you're in the position that OK State is in, where they've lost 3 of their last 4, they've lost 2 in a row, they're struggling right now. Do they come out more angry? How do they approach it with you guys coming to town? How do you approach their mindset with the struggles that they've gone through recently?
Irrelevant again. Don't look at their record. that atmosphere at 7 p.m. They've had a bye week as well, and they got really good players, really good coaches, and we're going to see a really good football team in Stillwater. And what their approach is, I don't know, but I know our approach is, that we're going to get their best shot, and their best shot's really, really good.